So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at this Vickers Armstrong 6-ton. This is from Mirage Hobby in 135 scale. This is a tank that was the basis of a lot of the earlier tanks. We'll take a look at this today. So here's the instruction sheet. We have some information here and specs. Paint chart. So on this one we start with the turret. You have the mantle and the gun. Here's the top of the turret with the bottom part here and the hatch. Put the gun in, put the turret ring and stuff on. Number 4, then we build the bogies. You have the road wheels and the sprocket and the idler wheel and support rollers too. Number 5, then we have the bottom of the hull. We got some stuff to cut off here. I guess we have to cut off these two pieces here. So number 6, we put the sprocket on and these support rollers, and here on the inside these caps. Then we have the exhaust. Number 7. Number 8, we built the front plate here with the hatch here and these supports. And here we put in all the hull pieces on the front piece that we built, number 7. And then the top where the turret goes, and there's a hatch here too. And we have the back plate too with some handles to put on. And this side piece here that replaces the part we cut off, it's a armor plate. And here's also the back plate. And we put the bogies on. And here we have, we built a toolbox. We have our fender, some of the tools, the shovel, axe, the fire extinguisher I think here on this box, and extra road wheels. And there's some other little parts here that goes on. And here we have our tow shackles. Here we have our, to put the track together. You can see it looks like polytrack. Put the exhaust on, put the idler wheel on, and then for the finished version you have this Bavarian version. This is decals here. Put the turret on. It's a really simple instruction sheet. I got the decals here attached to it. And here's the paint chart showing 2 versions. This is a version from the Bulgarian Army in gray, and this is from the British or the Finnish version in green. That's a simple decal sheet with some numbers, and a license plate, and the symbols here. So now for the sprues. This is sprue A. It has our whole plates on it. The exhaust here too, which here the exhaust is not hollow, but I would use a knife and probably, I got these small files. In a round one. You could probably scrape out some hollowness here to get it to, look better. This is pretty thick too. Here's the mantle. It has some nice, texture, and it has nice bolts and rivets around here. And back plate and everything. Turret ring. And pretty good detail here, except for, we got vents that aren't hollow too. That would be harder to get it cut out. But if you were careful, you could probably scrape it out with a knife. Very slowly and carefully. And here's sprue B. And this is also, it has some of the same parts, but it has here where the turret goes. The top plate. And this is a different back plate. I'm not really sure which one we use. Another turret ring. This one's smaller. And here's these new side pieces that we have to put on. And hatches here. Once again, it has good bolt heads and everything. And texture. Vent's not open again though. Here's another different exhaust than sprue C. Also the turret here. More turret rings. This is more than one. They mix to match parts to get this kit. I'm not really sure what this piece is. I don't think it goes to this. 2 different guns here. I think this is the one we use though. You see, this exhaust is also not hollow, but it's smaller, so it would be hard to get that hollow. Or, you know, a little bit at least. But maybe at least on the end with the with a small file or something. The mantle. Or maybe we use them both of these. One for the small gun, one for the bigger gun. But the outer detail here, like on the exhaust and stuff, looks good. And on the turret too. So here we have sprue D, and there's two of them. See, it has all of our road wheels on it. And a couple other little parts here, these supports and extra track and stuff. And caps. And in this box here. The road wheels and support rollers look pretty good though. And then the other two sprues aren't numbered. Here we have bogies, and we have the sides and the bottom of the hull. And these two pieces that go on the side. There's a third exhaust here too, which this one is big enough you can make it hollow if you want it. Even though this thing to attach it there is in the way. You have to, then if you wanted to hollow it out, then you'd have to put it together without the tab. Or just do it to the tab. Something like that. And this has some good detail on the hull too. Nice rivets everywhere. Looks kind of bent though. Pretty sure this piece is warped. The bogies look pretty good too. Bottom of the hull looks okay, but there's no ports or anything. Like they're usually drain ports and also rivets and stuff on the bottom. But they have some rivets here and here. Of course, I don't know if on these tanks there was anything. Here's the last, well, yeah, the last sprue. Have our fenders here, tools, road wheels, sprocket, idler wheel, some other boxes and stuff here. Not all these parts are used though. There's flash here on the sprocket that's got to be cleaned up. And the road wheels look pretty good though. And the fenders look good too, and they're textured too. It's not a heavy texture, but it's something. You see that a lot of these parts has part numbers on the underside, or on the inside, like on the whole pieces too. The last sprue then is, well, the poly track. And also here is a tow cable. See, looks good. There's no pin marks or nothing anywhere on it. It's kind of thick though, and you see one fell off, but it's flexible enough, I think. I've seen worse. That's pretty good. So I think this model kit looks pretty good. It'd be a simple enough build, I think. I mean, it has quite a few parts for a tank. It has a lot of sprues, but I think it'll still be a good build. It'd be a good thing to experiment with, too. They're not very expensive. Mirage makes good, decent models too, at least. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. We're going to take a look at this Sukhoi Su-35 or 37 Super Flanker in 1/48 scale from Mini Hobby models. I think this is the same as the Academy one that I have already. That's a Su-27. But I want to look at this. I like this camouflage pattern on this one, and I'm going to try to do this if I can find this yellow color. The Su-35s are pretty cool. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until then, bye.